Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the locations in gaming that were a nightmare to reach, either due to being incredibly well hidden or having outrageously difficult prerequisites. Keep in mind we're only including actual areas as opposed to out-of-bound content you can glitch to. Number 10. Cathedral of the Forsaken, Elden Ring. The Lands Between has plenty of secrets to its name, including entire regions, though none were darker than what lurks at the heart of this dilapidated place of worship. The Three Fingers, aka your one-way ticket to unlocking the evilest ending of the bunch. But the path to the Frenzied Flame is no easy feat, since it involves traversing the subterranean shunning grounds, a labyrinth filled with monsters, winding tunnels, and a million places to get lost. Beyond that, you'll have to fight a hard-hitting projection of Mohg, find a secret entrance to the cathedral through the altar, before testing your tarnished platforming skills as you make your way down to the depths. Oh, and don't forget to lose the armor. Number 9. Secret Garden, Shadow of the Colossus. What exactly lurks at the top of the Shrine of Worship? Well, if you want to find out for yourself, then you're going to have to get to climbing. Unfortunately, to find the beautiful garden that lurks at the peak, Wander is going to need a substantial amount of stamina, more that can be earned in a single playthrough. That means you need to either go hunting for the tails of lizards or keep battling through every colossi over and over. If you want your stats to reach their maximum, it'll require about 4 playthroughs. Or, if you're cheap, you can keep loading up New Game Plus and kill poor Valis over and over. No matter which route you take, getting them gains is no quick feat. Number 8. Top of the Mountain, Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. There have been few rage games in recent memory that broke the minds of gamers everywhere quite like Getting Over It. A platformer where you, as a man stuck in a cauldron armed with nothing more than a hammer, must ascend the most impossible terrain until you make it to the top of a makeshift mountain.
What's the feeling like? Are you stressed? I guess you don't hate it if you got this far. Feeling frustrated? It's underrated.
It is brutal, unforgiving, and worst of all, the game will bombard you with Bennett Foddy's narration as he unleashes quotes from philosophers, or just offers words of encouragement at your lowest moment, which ironically just adds fuel to the fire. The purposeful jankiness of the climbing mechanic ensures that only those with ungodly determination and a steady hand will be able to reach the endgame, and even then, their sanity may not have survived the trip.
I dedicate this game to you, the one who came this far. I give it to you with all my love.
Number 7. Bottom of the Pit, Mortal Kombat. The MK franchise is famous for its secret characters and stages, but one of the most infamous occurred all the way back during its earliest fighting days. For the chance to unlock Reptile and battle him at the depths of the pit, you have to leap through some bloody hoops. You have to be taking on the CPU solo, you have to be fighting in the pit stage, not block once during the entire fight, score a double flawless victory, end the whole thing with a fatality, and the silhouette must pass over the moon at some point. Hard to tell if this was a visionary piece of game direction, or Ed Boon laughing at us.
Flawless victory.
Number 6. Ash Lake, Dark Souls. Software have been hiding games under our noses for nearly 2 decades now, and one of their earliest successes came from the game that launched them into the stratosphere of mainstream popularity. What makes Ash Lake so tricky to find is just how obscure the path is. Starting off in every Souls player's favourite area of Blighttown, you have to navigate your way through the poison swamp to the top of a large nearby tree, where you'll have to carve your way through 2, that's right, 2 hidden doors, leading you to the Great Hollow. From there, it's simply a case of leaping down the branches and dealing with the abundance of basilisks and sentient mushrooms, and voila, you've arrived in Ash Lake. Have fun dealing with the Hydra. Number 5, Green Hill, Sonic Adventure 2. The Green Hill Zone is almost as iconic as the Blue Hedgehog himself. It's one of gaming's most recognisable and beloved opening areas, perfectly setting the stage for what's to come. So it's only natural Sega would want to make callbacks to Sonic's origins in later games. Though for some reason, they decided to make it absurdly difficult to access here. Not only do you have to achieve an A rank across all levels in both campaigns, you have to earn all 180 emblems. These consist of beating each area on a harder difficulty, finding a hidden Chow, time trial, snagging a certain number of rings, etc. And that's not mentioning the emblems you unlock via minigames and everything to do with the Chow Garden. Sonic is all about speed, but unlocking this stage requires an immense amount of patience. Number 4. Inside the Secret Door, Demon Souls. FromSoft is at it again, though this particular area is a new inclusion, courtesy of Bluepoint. Turns out that the Demon Souls remake not only scrubbed away a lot of the precursor Soulsborne's rough edges, but also introduced something new for inquisitive players to uncover: a mysterious door. The clues to unlock it were slim, but the truth eventually came to light, and it was a doozy. Turns out you need 26 ceramic coins, which will take you 2 playthroughs given that only half of the coins can be obtained in a single go. And it's not like they're all that obvious either, on account that many are hidden within different world tendencies. It's one hell of a treasure hunt, but knowing that the Penetrator's armor is waiting for you behind that door almost makes it worthwhile. Number 3. The End of Laser Hell, Split Fiction. Oh, Joseph Barris, you mad lad. This whimsical co-op thrill ride was so varied in presentation that we barely had any time to look for secrets, even though there were a few scattered about. Though none compared to the gauntlet that was Laser Hell. First of all, you had to figure out the puzzle to activate it in the first place using a button pad and binary code. Though that's nothing compared to the amount of laser traps this level will be throwing at you. Just for one person, traversing so many laser-based obstacles would have been tough. But to have to coordinate with your partner in perfect sync in order to reach the end, the difficulty spike is immense. So much so that if you somehow manage to reach the end, you get a personal video recording from Faris himself to congratulate you.
Wow, amazing.
Number 2, Land of Storms, Hollow Knight. If you thought reaching the end of the Path of Pain was trying, then you haven't seen anything yet. The Land of Storms itself is a mysterious sub-area, only available through Godhome, the main hub of the Godmaster DLC. For lore lovers, it's a treat, but the key to unlocking it is enough to make our souls shrivel. You need to best all the Pantheons with all bindings attached. What does that entail? It means taking on 5 boss rushes, one of which contains over 40 bosses in a row, all of which are absurdly challenging. While the bindings remove your charms, lower your health as well as your damage output. Best of luck, because only the most masochistic would dare to take on this challenge.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure to go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. Big Bunny Island, Animal Well. There are so many secrets baked into the bones of this indie darling that fans are still unsure if they've uncovered everything. But among all the mysteries lurking inside this eerie pixelated wilderness, most are in agreement that the hardest to find was Big Bunny Island, given how outrageously intricate the process is. Naturally, it involves bunnies, a lot of them. Here we go. First things first, beat the final boss. Then scour the entire area until you've got your claws on all 64 eggs. Then you take the hidden 65th egg to an incubator, which will lead you back to the final boss. Only now you have to ride it as it takes you to a hidden area beyond the clouds. From there, you have to find 16 bunnies that are so well hidden that you have to be a part-time data miner to figure out their exact locations on the first try. And then, after all that, you have to use the cryptic directions involving the way each of the bunnies' ears are pointing, which will give you the directions needed to ride the final boss again, all the way to a floating island with a secret temple that houses a secret giant bunny. Holy shit! Which of these secret locales had you running around in circles to reach? Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe to WatchMojo for more great gaming videos.
Wow, amazing. You have to understand this challenge, there are barely people in our team that can make it.